Hi everyone. In this video, we'll discuss how to transform variables using SAS Enterprise Miner. In the previous video, we performed logistic regression. As you might remember, logistic regression does not require normality assumption. This is a big advantage of this method over linear regression. If we use linear regression, we need to meet the normality assumption. Technically speaking, data mining methods have advantages over traditional statistical methods in regard to assumptions. That means the machine learning algorithms in data mining usually do not require specific assumptions. Nonetheless, when we run a linear regression as a data mining method, it is recommended to test normality and handle the issues to be able to get a better model. We will use this example to demonstrate how to use this transformation node. Again, since logistic regression does not require normality assumption, this is mainly to demonstrate how to use this node. One useful feature of the diagram workspace in SAS Enterprise Miner is that we can copy the node and paste it. By doing that, we not only copy that node, but also all settings we made for that node and carry them over to the new node. For example, in this case, we'll copy and paste the regression node. Select the regression node, right-click, and select Copy. Then we right-click again and select Paste. The node is pasted here. I want to change the name of the node to avoid confusion. So we select the regression node, right-click, and select Rename. I will change it to Regression 2 to differentiate it with the first one. Under the Modify tab, select Transform Variables node icon. Then drag the node into the diagram workspace. Connect the data partition node to the transform variables node. Then connect the transform variables node to the regression 2 node. The model is crowded, so we need to fit it on one page. Right click anywhere, select layout, and then horizontally. All nodes will be automatically arranged to fit on the page. In order to see variables in certain nodes, we can right-click at the Transform Variables node and select Edit Variables, or we can go to Train Group and select the three-dot button next to Variables. First, we need to examine histograms of variables and decide what variables and what transformation are needed. The window Variables Trans opens, showing us all variables in the model. To save time, we will demonstrate how to transform certain variables using SAS Enterprise Miner. For example, we will select all variables with gift at the beginning of variables by highlighting them. Then select Explore. Here are histograms of these variables. We can examine each of them to decide what to do. For example, we can notice that most variables violate the normality assumption because they are very skewed, except for give time first and give time last, which are less skewed than others. For example, we decide that we need to transform all these variables except the last two using log function to reduce the skewness. Let's go back to variables trans window and highlight all gift variables. Then we deselect the last two variables, gift time first and gift time last, by holding the Control key and click on these variables. Right-click at the default method and change it to log. We can see that the method has changed to log. Click OK. Right-click at the Transform Variables node and select Run and click Yes. The run is completed and we select Results. Under Transformation Statistics, we can see these new variables with log at the beginning. You can see the skewness and kurtosis of these new variables have been improved a lot from the original variables. Let's run the regression 2 node with these transform values. Right click, select Run and click Yes. The run is completed. Select the results. I just want to examine the average square ASE quickly. The ASE for this model is 0.2402, very much the same. Next, we look at analysis of maximum likelihood estimates in output. In the final regression model, we can see that we have transformed variables in the analysis instead of original variables. That means this model is run with transform variables, which is what we want. That is how to use the transform variables node using SAS Enterprise Miner. Thank you and bye now.